Caroline Brown. I know sort of an active morning, things quieted down, but they'll ramp back up later this afternoon.
Absolutely. And the thing is, any showers we see, that can quickly lead to flooding. In fact, I want to show you what it looks like right now around San Antonio. They have just been getting a tremendous amount of rainfall. We're talking several flash flood warnings, flood advisories as well. This is all going to be for the really the wine country, the hill country. Take a look at rainfall totals right now, anywhere from 3.5 inches of rain out in Kerrville. Elsewhere, we're talking over 9 inches of rain just to the west of Fredericksburg. So this is the concern with all of these showers and storms. We have the capability of really heavy downpours due to some deep tropical moisture. Now, right now in our area, we're not tracking as widespread showers, but we've been saying it all week. Any downpour can quickly lead to flooding. You can see on the east end of Galveston, we just had a shower move its way through, continuing up through Channelview and up towards Highway 90. Another hefty downpour ongoing. This is going to make travel very difficult out there. And even up around Navasota, these showers not moving very quick. And because of it, they have put out an aerial flood advisory through 1:30 this afternoon, another 90 minutes near the Navasota area. We've seen already 3 inches of rainfall. This is because of that cold front now going stationary, and this is going to keep aiding in more thunderstorm development into the afternoon. So taking a live look from our Empower Pharmacy camera, we've got mostly cloudy skies. Temperature-wise, if you haven't seen the showers, it's pretty warm. 86 degrees, feeling like 95 degrees, and across the board, mid-80s for most of us. But if you've seen a shower like in Galveston, you're going to be in the upper 70s. So hour by hour, the main story is going to be an increase of showers on and off through the day. So not a complete washout, but hit or miss storms. And then as we go into the evening, you can still see some of those showers, but watch into Wednesday morning. I think tomorrow is going to be really the busiest day when it comes to flood threats. Even by 4 a.m., heavy downpours in the Houston area, ramping up for that morning commute. But today for the afternoon commute, Zach, we're putting a 50% chance of showers and storms. Coming up, I'll show you what to expect the rest of the week and how much rainfall you can see in your neighborhood.
Okay, looking forward to it. Welcome back. We're going to get a check of our forecast. I know some folks waking up to rain, sort of simmer down for a little bit, but then ramp back up.
I mean, that's the whole story this week. It's not a washout, but it's hit or miss. And when it's hitting, it is coming down so hard. Like, take a look and just see how heavy it is. It's distorted in the background. We love to see your Click 2 pins. Please continue to send them in, whether you're seeing stormy weather or even nice weather. It's nice to see what's actually happening in our communities. Now, this week's rain threat, the biggest problem is going to be that flood threat. Thankfully, we're not tracking any severe weather, but widespread 4 to 6 inches of rainfall is possible. This means street flooding is going to be likely. Plan on extra time for that commute. And also, even though we're not tracking a severe threat, we are expecting to see frequent lightning strikes. So you will want to make sure you have a way to get weather information. Know where you would go. If thunder roars, always head indoors. Across the board, you'll notice most of our activity off towards San Antonio. They've got several flash flood warnings with over 6 inches of rainfall. But for our area, we're really just starting to build in more showers. In fact, if you take a closer look, you can see that shower on the east side of Galveston now pushing its way into the bay, continuing up towards Channelview. A light downpour here. We have seen at times some lightning strikes here as well, but thankfully nothing too heavy. Now, Navasota, they've really seen the brunt of it. A lot of these storms pushing up to the north, but still light rain showers only adding to the accumulations where they've already seen 1 to 4 inches of rain. This is just in the last 2 hours. So no surprise why the National Weather Service has issued an aerial flood advisory through 1:30. So another 70 minutes, Navasota, mainly concerned about those flooded roadways. So please do be careful if you do have to hit the roads. Now, as we go through the next several hours, quite frankly, days, it's this cold front that's going to continue to bring more storm chances. So let's dive right into your hour-by-hour future track. Once we get to 5 o'clock this evening, more hit or miss storms expected. 9 o'clock, not out of the question. A few of those thunderstorms really holding on every single evening. We've seen a few of those storms after sunset. And then certainly by 2 a.m. tomorrow morning, we're expecting another round of storms pushing their way onshore. So 2 a.m. mainly going to be areas south of I-10, continuing to push their way further inland. So 5 a.m., do not be surprised if you get woken up by a rumble of thunder. These storms will be continuing into the morning commute. So right now it looks like the messiest commute is going to be south of I-10, and that's going to be the trend through the morning. Now, once we get to Wednesday afternoon, 2 o'clock, you can see those thunderstorms starting to pop up throughout the area. That's going to continue even into the evening. And then once again on Thursday, starting mainly south of I-10, pushing its way further inland. But because day after day, south of I-10 has the highest rain chances, that's where we're going to see our highest accumulations. Heavy rainfall chances through the week, and even this weekend, Saturday and Sunday, a 40% chance. So do not let your guard down. Between right now and 1 week from today, we can expect to see 5 to 7 inches of rain south of I-10. But what you've seen around Navasota, any thunderstorm can quickly drop 3 to 4 inches. So that extended forecast does keep us extremely wet. Highest rain chances really going to be today through Thursday. Once we get to the weekend, rain chances will start to go down and cooler or
hot, cranking up the mercury.
And hot.
Oh, yeah. And of course, this rain adds up, so you're going to want to be careful, especially in the coming days in the afternoon hours.
Especially.
Okay, all good information, Caroline.
You can tell that it's hot outside. Where are the elephants? Well, they're right over here. They're all in this area because that's where the shade is in the exhibit. So it's a good testament. If you haven't seen the rain showers yet today, it's just pretty warm. Temperatures 84, feeling like 93. The reason why we're not quite as warm, we have had showers around the area and we've got mostly cloudy skies. Now, temperatures across the board for most of us in the mid 80s. You'll notice College Station at 79. They've been seeing a bit more shower activity. And as we go through the day today, rain chances really going to start to ramp up. By 5 o'clock, a 50% chance of showers and storms. Not expecting anything severe, but these storms, they really pack a punch when it comes to rainfall. We've got deep tropical moisture, which means we could easily see several inches of rain. That's not just the case today. That's going to be the case tomorrow and Thursday as well. We're talking a 70% chance of showers and storms tomorrow. So let's talk a bit more about when you can see them, at least today. Right now, most of our activity actually happening off towards San Antonio. This is where areas just to the west of Kerrville and Fredericksburg, nearly 9 inches of rainfall. Now, here in our area, more hit or miss storms, but the storms that are hitting, it is coming down hard. You can see this shower drifting to the north pretty soon. Humble and Kingwood going to see a healthy downpour. Also seeing some pop-up showers from Tomball to Charterwood. Any of these showers can start to develop rapidly. And then you start to see advisories like this one here in place for another hour, including Navasota. This is where we've seen 3 to 4 inches of rain. We will likely see more flood advisories this afternoon. Zach, I've got more on your hour-by-hour forecast and how much rainfall you can expect coming up.
Definitely need to hear, especially when we're just coming out of Hurricane Beryl. People are still trying to clean up, and then we're getting slapped with more wet weather.
More wet weather. And I'll tell you what, one thing that really isn't helping, all of the rainfall, that increases our mold and our mosquitoes.
Oh, let's not talk about those things again.
They have been terrible. Take a look at this quick tube. Blame him, and I'll tell you
the puppers
what.
needs those. They need those as well. Yeah.
Those. And what's not helping is we have more rainfall coming. That means more puddles. That means more mosquitoes. The best thing to do to get rid of the mosquitoes, if you've got sitting water, dump it over. Any sitting water can really help those mosquitoes. Right now on our radar, you can see really hit or miss showers pushing their way through. One thing we've been saying through the week, when it rains, it pours. So any of these showers can quickly drop several inches of rain. Right now, up towards Humble and Kingwood, seeing a hefty downpour. But the night's news is these showers, they are continuing to move. As long as our showers move, we're not going to see as many issues with flooding. Continuing Tomball, the Stagecoach, up towards Magnolia, more pop-up showers. Noon. Heads up, we still do have this aerial flood advisory for Navasota. That's in place for another 45 minutes. And as we head into the afternoon, more showers and storms because of this cold front. So our future track is going to show you showers pushing their way inland, through 5 o'clock, hit or miss storms. We're not expecting any sort of washout. And then into the evening, the gradual trend is going to be a decrease in storm coverage. But you'll notice 9 o'clock, still certainly possible that a few thunderstorms are going to be holding on into the evening. Now by 2 a.m., another round of showers and storms pushing their way onshore, mainly going to be south of I-10. And that's going to be the trend mainly for Wednesday. Most of our activity is going to be along our coastal counties. 5 a.m., you can see some of the showers drifting further towards the north. I would still plan on extra time for that morning commute because it's possible we can see some of those showers here inside the Houston area. As we go through the day on Wednesday, still going to see most of our activity south of I-10 before lunchtime, but afternoon, this is when we're going to see more storms start to emerge. 2 o'clock, Brenham down through Wharton, hefty thunderstorms possible, and those hit or miss showers, because we're forecasting them every single day for several days, even into Thursday, a similar story, this is going to really start to add up. So rainfall chances look to be highest during the day tomorrow, but still a 60 to 70% chance. Once we get to Friday, we'll finally start to see that frontal system start to move out of here. But still, Saturday and Sunday, a 40% chance of showers and storms. You can see our forecast over the next 7 days, areas closest to the coast. That's where we can see widespread 5 to 7 inches. Elsewhere, widespread 3 to 4. With any thunderstorm, we can quickly get several inches. Otherwise, right now at the Houston Zoo, it is a warm one, 84 degrees, feeling like 93 out there. So without the showers, we've got the heat in this extended forecast showing a tremendous amount of rain showers. One thing to note, with all of the rainfall, it's keeping our temperatures much.
I like Mother Nature.
Oh no.
Yeah, stick around. We have an excellent story for you. Coming up, a pharmacist is being called a hero. How she saved the life of a local showers and storms out there.
A busy day, and through the week, really our greatest threat is going to be the possibility of heavy rainfall. Now, not a total washout, hit or miss showers. Total rainfall expected to be anywhere from 4 to 6 inches, which means street flooding is likely. And because we're talking about tropical moisture, we usually see an increase in lightning, so you can expect frequent lightning strikes with any of these thunderstorms. Taking a live look at our Storm Tracker 2 radar, you can see up to the north, this is that flood advisory we were showing you through 6 p.m. this evening. Thankfully, a lot of the heavy downpours have begun to taper off, but still from Livingston down through Navasota and Brenham, this area has seen a tremendous amount of rainfall. In fact, radar estimated rainfall totals north of Livingston, 2.8 inches. Just south of Huntsville, over 3 inches. Navasota, we're showing the southern side of Navasota with 4 inches of rain. So this will lead to street flooding. Definitely be careful on the roads out there. That flood advisory in place through 6 p.m. and elsewhere. We've just got little freckles of showers here on our radar. They're not very big showers. They're not thunderstorms. But these showers, I mean, they're packing a punch. When you have one overhead, you're going to notice a very heavy rainfall outside. That's easy to see by these red colors on the radar here. And we've got more pushing their way onshore. So on and off showers, this is what you can expect to see as we head into the afternoon. Just more rainfall possible. So let's talk about our future track, because this is really the most important thing. We've got a stationary front, and that's really helping bring more energy into our area. That's going to fuel these thunderstorms. Now, as we go through the next several hours, you'll notice not a washout, but the issue is a lot of the same locations that have seen the rainfall are going to keep getting it. Tomorrow morning, it looks like the heaviest of the rainfall expected to be south of I-10. You can see 2 a.m. in the morning. By 5 a.m., pushing further north. I would not be surprised if we get some downpours here in the metro, so plan on extra time for that morning commute. And that's going to be the trend through the day. I really do believe our coastal areas can see the highest accumulations. And then into Wednesday, once again, more rain showers. So areas south of I-10 we are talking 5 to 6 inches of rainfall, not out of the question. That extended forecast showing Wednesday and Thursday, likely the wettest day, but even as we go through the weekend, Andy, we are still talking about a 40 to 50% chance of showers and storms.
Go get yourself some peach melba.
I know, Brazos-Bell and Burton, they have the best one.
Road trip.
Let's go.
Thanks for joining us at 3. Candace and I will see you back here at 4. A flood watch.
Yeah, we continue to watch storms moving through our area. Heavy downpours even right now, Caroline.
Heavy tropical downpours. In fact, we just watched a big storm roll into downtown Houston. Come take a look at what this camera looks like, because usually we can see downtown from our Southwest Freeway camera, but right now a torrential downpour blocking it. That's why the Houston area Chevy dealers camera, not a lot of visibility. Now, if you take a look at our flood watch, this was just issued within the last 20 minutes from the National Weather Service from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. tomorrow, because we are expecting more showers and more widespread showers. So if you take a look at our current radar, we'll pop off those alerts there, really hit or miss showers. So if we put this radar into motion, thankfully, a lot of these showers are moving, but it certainly can be intense. Let's start with the ones we were just looking at there on our live camera. We are here on the Southwest Freeway. We're tracking these showers currently impacting areas in Bel Air up towards West U, Lamar Terrace. Just a heavy downpour ongoing, likely causing a lot of issues, especially as we're continuing to track a lot of folks starting to head home. We're also continuing to watch some heavy downpours up towards Conroe in the Woodlands. One concern here is when we put this in motion, you'll notice those bright red colors, they're hardly moving, and that means we can start to see several inches of rainfall. That's from Panorama Village over towards Magnolia, continuing from Navasota to Hempstead. This area, by the way, is underneath a flood advisory. This is in place from Brenham all the way through Montgomery and Willis, New Waverly, up towards Livingston through 6 p.m. this evening. That's because we likely do have water on the roads. If we take a zoom out, you'll also notice more downpours across Fort Bend County, and any of these showers has the possibility of quickly producing several lightning strikes. We have ample tropical moisture, and when this happens, we expect to see a much more electric storm and also a much more impactful storm with those heavy downpours quickly bringing several inches of rainfall. The reason why we're so active is we've got a stationary front draped just to the north of us. This is going to bring more rain tonight and a flood risk through the end of the week. But Andy, Candace, I've got more on that extended forecast coming up.
All right, Caroline, thank you.
We really appreciate these click to pins because it helps us know what you're seeing in your area. So if you've got a rain gauge photo, if you've got flooding in your yard, please send them in. Click2Houston.com/pins. We'd love to show them on air. We'd love to know what's happening in your neighborhood. Now, right now, we've got scattered showers and storms, and within the last 10 minutes, the National Weather Service has gone ahead and issued a flash flood warning for areas just to the north of the Woodlands. That's going to be on the far western side of Conroe. You can see those bright red colors. The issue is we haven't seen those thunderstorms move, and because of this, rainfall accumulations really going to be high. So that flash flood warning in place through 5:30 p.m. all the way from Shenandoah up towards Conroe, Willis, over towards Montgomery as well. That's because we've seen anywhere from 2 to 3 inches of rain. Look at this, just to the west of Panorama Village, nearly 5 inches of rainfall. And this is all within a very short period of time. Likely we do have street flooding, so please be careful up there in Montgomery County. Once again, that's in place for about another hour and 10 minutes. Otherwise, we're tracking hefty downpours from Northampton to Tomball. I really want to show this one in particular because those hot pink colors, that is going to be almost tropical storm-like. This means several inches of rain in an hour is possible. So anywhere from Tomball over towards Rose Hill, portions of 249 and 99, it is likely a mess on the roads out there. Continuing, we've got freckles of showers from Meadows Place up towards Mission Bend, Katy, Sealy, continuing to see these downpours. They might look small, but they are Shepherd down towards Roman Forest and Kingwood and Atascocita seeing the showers. Really everyone's seeing them. Even here on the West Loop and the Memorial area, that downpour likely causing a mess. So as we time out, we're going to continue to see more showers because of this stationary front. As we go through the overnight period tonight, you can continue to see hit or miss showers, especially for areas south of I-10. Look at this, into the day tomorrow, 2 a.m. south of I-10 seeing the heaviest, by 5 a.m. lifting more to the north. Continuing as we go through the day on Wednesday, once again, we do have a flood watch through the entire day on Wednesday, and I would not be surprised if they extend this at 7 o'clock on Wednesday. Heavy downpours here in Houston. At times, we'll see breaks, but then once again on Thursday, pop-up thunderstorms that can quickly drop several inches of rainfall. Our 10-day happening on our radar. Yes, we've got advisories, we've got flood warnings out there as well. That's going to be the big issue over the next few days. It's all about flooding. I know. Thankfully, we're not tracking a severe weather threat, but still, flooding really can do a lot of damage. We're expecting by the end of this widespread 4 to 6 inches of rainfall. That means street flooding is going to be likely, and lightning, that's going to be frequent. We've got tropical moisture, and that's what you need to have a good, heavy thunderstorm. You need instability and moisture, and boy, do we have a lot of moisture out there. Right now, taking a look at our radar, you can see scattered showers and storms. If we put this in motion, you'll notice a lot of them are moving, but where they're not moving, that's where we have that flash flood warning currently in place for portions of Montgomery County through 5:30. So areas around Colorado down through the Woodlands up towards Willis. Please be careful out there. Continuing down to the south, heavy downpours in Tomball and Spring here in the Houston area. We've also got some night showers anywhere from Tanglewood up towards the Woodland Heights there. Katy up towards Brookshire and Pattinson, Fulshire, seeing those downpours as well. If we take a broader view, you can see even more showers starting to push in along the coast. These are going to continue to push their way inland, which means even after one round is pushed through, more are on the way. This is why flooding is going to continue to become a threat into the day tomorrow. Our ground is really saturated. Now, the good news is we are seeing cooler temperatures, 70s and 80s. Bad news is that rain not going to be stopping anytime soon.
Caroline, thank you. You may still rain. All right, we are talking about the rain, and the totals are really piling up.
The totals are piling up, and we keep saying 4 to 6 inches, but in a lot of these thunderstorms, we quickly get 4. So, I mean, any of these locations, even if you haven't seen the rainfall yet, it is possible to see flooding, and that's why a flood watch was issued by the National Weather Service. As this was just issued, I think it's always good for a little refresher. If you're underneath a flood watch, that's the one that means watch out. It's possible to see flooding in your area very soon. Warning, that's going to be the bad one. A warning means that's happening right now. It is imminent. We actually do have a flood warning currently in place. A live look at our radar, you can see we've got scattered showers and storms. That flash flood warning, that's along portions of the North Freeway, mainly going to be for the west side of Conroe up towards Willis, Montgomery, Shenandoah, the Woodlands. Please be careful. We've seen over 4.5 inches of rainfall, and that's why we have that flash flood warning in place through the next 40 minutes. Now, I would not be surprised if we get another one issued just to the south from Tomball up towards Stagecoach. That's because more heavy downpours, and the most important thing, we're not seeing these showers move. If the showers move, then we're usually fine, but if they just sit in the same spot, that's when you get several inches of rain. Here across the Houston area, it is 4:50, so a lot of folks hitting the road. You can see we've got showers from Jersey Village down through the Metro, Meadows Village, Mission Bend as well. Certainly going to be a messy commute out there. Over towards Sealy, down towards Wallace, portions of I-10, heavy downpours as well. Unfortunately, this is going to be the trend now through the day tomorrow. You can see Bay City to Sweeney, nothing too heavy, but light rain showers certainly inconvenient. Also seeing some of those showers up the East Tex Freeway from Kingwood to Roman Forest, Glendora, Cleveland, heads up, you're getting some rain showers moving in very soon. So the satellite and radar showing a stationary front stalled to our north. This is going to bring more shower and storm chances several days. So our future track showing a lot of these storms starting to dissipate by 9, but nowhere near dry for all of us. I'd still say about a 40% chance you can see scattered showers and storms. And then into early Wednesday morning, I think areas, especially to the south of I-10, this is where we can see some of the heaviest rainfall totals starting to push further north as we go into the day on Wednesday. And then a similar situation. Not a washout, but hit or miss showers. And when they hit, it is going to pour. 5 o'clock on Wednesday, you've got the chance of seeing a pop-up shower or storm continuing into Wednesday evening. And then into Thursday, we are just re-racking and doing the same thing. That flood threat is staying with us day after day. Rain chances through Thursday, we've got at least a 60% chance we'll finally start to see that front move out of here by Friday. Look at this, even Saturday and Sunday, a 40% chance of showers. So make sure you continue to have a way to get weather information, a weather app to trust, a radar to look at as you're heading out the door. Future track rainfall accumulations. It looks like the highest totals to the south, 5 to 6 inches, but isolated spots, 7 not out of the question. So if you take a look at our extended forecast, you can see a lot of storm clouds out there at least through Sunday, and then towards next week, dry out. You know what that means. It's Texas in July. Start to really heat up. Stay with us. We'll be right back after a short